Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What a beautiful day starting out this morning. Supposed to get rain this afternoon. Coming in. I live in East Tennessee. And I don't know when you're seeing this video. Could be by the time you see the video, the leaves have already fallen. And you know how it is. It's fall of the year. Things change rapidly just in a few days. Leaves changing, as you can already tell. Already changing. Looking tired. I've already got some of my neighbor's trash cans. I try to do a good deed starting out first thing in the morning, if I can. And I got the leaf blower out here. I'm going to blow some of these leaves away. Now, so far, I'm going to tell you my plans for today. So far, we had rain yesterday. I'm going to try to clean up this truck a little bit, and I'm going to put a wax job on it. That's the plan. The truck is clean. It's just got a few little bit of dust from the trees and a few leaves. A few leaves. I'll get it out here in a minute. And I'm going to try to give this thing a wax job. I'm dreading it because there's a lot of truck here, but I'm going to do my best. Get it clean. Like I said, it's supposed to rain this afternoon, but I'm trying to get... I've already waxed this one. I'm going to try to get this one done and at least give it some protection for the winter months, because these days are numbered where it's nice and warm out here. It still is warm. And, you know, so far it's a beautiful day. So let's get started with this day and take advantage of it while we can. I hate the days are getting shorter. I think it's dark now about... I'm just going to take a guess, around 7:30 now. It was 9 o'clock in the evening. Oh, this is what I'm using. If you ever get a chance to get one of these, get one. These are very good and powerful. And I'll just give you a little glimpse. Now hold your ears, okay? Because it's a little bit loud. Ready? You get what I'm doing. I'm not going to bore you. I was just wanting to get the leaves away from this door. I'm going to blow the whole driveway and everything, but I just want to get the leaves away from this door because I'm going to open up this door, get my little oldies but goodies radio out, and, you know, have some fun today. Enjoy this beautiful day the Lord has made for us. So I'm going to pause it here, guys, so I don't bore you to death. It's not rocket science or anything like that, so... let's get at it. Hang on, guys. Okay, guys, I got all the leaves blown off and all the other things that seem to congregate. We got a tree that produces acorns, and they hit pretty hard sometimes on the metal roof and stuff. And got them out of the way. Right now, watering plants. Y'all see all these plants we have on the porch. All these plants, well, except for the ones on the end there, those are tomato plants, and they've already seen their better days, but I keep watering them. There's still a little bit of green on them. I hate, boy howdy, I hate to see wintertime come. Some people like cold weather. I do not. I'm one of those that doesn't like it. I'd rather have hot as cold anytime, and as you can see, I've watered too much. That happens every once in a while, but it's no big deal. My wife planted something right here. I don't know what you call it, but she's asked me to water it. So every time I get the hose out, I've got to where I just water every couple days. So I think it's been, well, it might be 2.5 days now. These are my wife's friend's mums. She's went on a trip, and she brought them over here, and I told her, I said, I hope I don't kill them. They're purple. My wife got these for herself at the store the other day. She got 2 of them. We're already ready for fall, y'all. Give them a little bit of water here and there. This one looks wet from yesterday's rain. And my hose is hung up again, so let's just give it a shot. Give it a little bit of water. I don't think it needs any, really. And my wife always asks me to water this. That's what I just watered over there a second ago. Not too good with flower names. Boy, I gave everything too much water, haven't I? This porch, let me turn the water off. This porch, when there's water on it, gets extremely slick. In my defense, see how this hose is rolled up? My wife done that for me. When I washed the car and the truck over there, she said, I'll roll this up for you. Well, proud to have her. And she done the best she could, not griping. I just never had a wife as wonderful as she is. But rolling up hoses is not her. Maybe she won't watch this video. Rolling up hoses is not one of her strong points. Okay. I'll get back with you in a minute, guys. Hang in there. Okay, I got the hose rolled up. I didn't do a good job either. And I'm not griping at my wife, don't get me wrong. I'm always happy for help. If you'll remember, I've been married 3 times, and Mrs. PIB is the best wife I've ever had. She helps me do whatever I'm doing. She's always willing to help, and I can always count on her for anything. Anything. Her and Jesus Christ, our Good Shepherd, and God the Father. I can always count on her here on this earth to help me in whatever I'm doing. So I'm thanking her, and I thanked her for rolling it up the other day when she rolled it up for me. She's a wonderful person. Okay, I'm going to open up this door. I'm trying to show you kind of like a day in the life. And to be honest with you, I'm also trying out a new, we'll know at the end of this video how well it turned out. But I'm also trying out a new editing thing my wife installed on this phone. As I've told y'all before, it takes all night long to load a video, especially if you're editing, putting videos together. You know, I'll go to bed, you know, but even before we go to bed, you know, I'll start trying to get the video to upload. Well, you know, by morning time, it's almost done. So I can drink a cup of coffee, and maybe by then the video will have been uploaded. But at the same time, if the video is messed up, where I've got something in order or I meant to cut something out, whatever, sometimes it's still in there. So sometimes if you see mistakes in my videos, it's just because I left them in there. Because my goodness, you know, it takes, where I live, it takes all night. Oh boy, my plane. In every video. Anyways, so that's why sometimes if you see mistakes in the videos, it's because I'm not going to load it again. I'm tired of fooling with it. You know, you get frustrated with doing the videos, you know, editing and stuff, and I don't know why it takes all night to load, but sometimes it does. Okay, I'm going to open up this door, guys, and get my stuff out, maybe move a few things around, and we'll get started waxing this truck. Right now it's beautiful, like I said, but they're calling for rain this afternoon, so if I can get it done, that'll be great. It's probably going to take me probably 2 hours. I'll say 2 hours and 15 minutes, just saying. If you've never seen me hand wax before, you know, I do door jams. I do everything. And, you know, I try to take care of all the stuff that we have here just because we had to go to work and pay for it. It's paid for. I don't want to go in debt for anything. Hang in there, guys. I'll get back with you, all right? Okay, guys, I kind of cleaned up this car a little bit. It's 2005 Scion XB, vacuumed it out and everything. We went on a church picnic in this car, and we had one of our church brethren in there. Had a great time on the lake, and ate some great hot dogs. Great tasting hot dogs. They were big, huge hot dogs. Hold on, guys. Kind of a loud truck went by. I was wanting to make sure you could hear me. Vacuumed it out and all that stuff. It's going to rain later today anyway. So let's get started waxing this truck. How long do you think it's going to take in your best estimation? I said 2 hours and 15 minutes. Like I said, I do door jambs. I do the whole entire truck. I'm trying to stay on top of things before winter gets here. And there's a lot to cover when you're hand waxing every little bit, like I do. I mean, some people just, I do the whole thing, and I'm using a turtle wax in the paste. It's probably the cheapest wax you can buy, but it's good wax. I've used it for years, like I've said before. If you've been watching this channel, you know I use this same wax. It's cheap. There's probably better out there, but this is just fine for me. I know it. I know how it works. You just smear it on with that applicator, and when it turns cloudy, hazy, it's time to take it off. I just rub it in real good and put some protection on the paint, and that's what I'm after. I'm trying to keep all my vehicles in the best shape I possibly can because they're paid for, and I'm not getting another one. This is probably the nicest truck. This is the nicest truck I've ever had in my life. The AC works and everything, and I've never had a new vehicle, car or truck in my life. I'm usually 10, 12, 15 years behind the rest of the bunch, something I can afford. Like I said, this is 2003, this is 2005. So, I mean, they're good vehicles, nothing wrong with them as long as you kind of keep them up. So, okay, I hope you have in your head how long you think it's going to take. I'm going to turn my radio back up and get back at it and start putting wax on. And then I'll start taking it off. When I get all that done, depends on if it's raining or not or how I feel. I might put some Cerakote on. You're supposed to let it dry for, I think, 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. I forgot. I might be doing it another day, just to be honest with you. Depends on when the rain comes. So we'll just see what happens. But let's get at it. Hope you have a number in your head. We'll see how close I can come. I don't stop for nothing. I mean, unless it's a bathroom break real quick or, sip of coffee. So, let me see. I think it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to say it's 11:15. Okay, let's say 11:15 in the morning. So, I'm going to say 2 hours and 15 minutes. So what would that make it? 2:30? No. 1:30, I think. We'll figure it out later. I don't know. I can't do math very well, especially when I'm anxious to get started. So let's giddy up, okay? Hang in there, guys. Hey, guys. My wife just told me, by the way, it's 11:30. It's not 11:15 anymore. I made a cup of coffee. And I've done a video on this windshield before I got started. So my wife says, from now on when I stomp my foot, that means the camera's rolling, the phone. So she just stomped her foot. And that means we're live. Anyway, I'm putting wax on this truck. And she's going to be the taker-offer. So let's refigure how long it's going to take. I'm going to say an hour and 15 minutes. If she's helping the whole time, she's going to be take off. What, there's wax on, wax off. She's going to be
wax off.
She's going to be wax off. I'm going to be wax on. And I wax everything. So I'm going to say an hour and a half. What did I say? An hour and a half for us to do the whole thing. And try to get done before the sun gets here. And Let me get over here. Oh, I've already got a stool over there.
So, a little less talk, a lot more action.
Y'all married or happy? I heard that on Three Stooges one time. Hey, go show them Curly.
We will later. Let's get...
Well, you're not doing nothing. Well, I'm sorry. You're doing a lot. I forgot you were filming. Well, okay. Anyway, guys, we've been talking amongst ourselves for a while, and y'all let me know if you do any fasting. Now, it says in the Bible, you know, if you read the Bible very much, which, you know, you should be if you're not, or if you're wanting to learn more about yourself and how things are going, you know, they mention fasting in the Bible a lot. Well, we're going to fast too. We've already fasted several times before, like for a day. But we have a couple of church brethren at our church that, you know, they'll fast for 7 days. 7 days. 7 days, 7 nights, you know, the whole day, 7 days. I'm not talking about daylight hours. I'm talking about the whole day, day and night. So
It's not a spiritual fast. They're just doing
it on their own.
Right.
And we've been kind of looking up on it. Now, y'all, let me know if you've done this before. Fasting, I mean. But, you know, after, you know, so many hours, like 12, 15 hours, your body starts changing and getting rid of things that it doesn't need.
Toxins.
Toxins, yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of, and wax too. So, yeah. Anyway, it gets rid of toxins. And my buddy, my church brother from another mother, I guess, what you call it, right? So he's went for 7 days, and he said on the 3rd day he felt real good. His mind was clear. He felt really good. And
he's younger than us,
he's
though.
Younger than us.
So I don't know if we can do it.
He's like, how old did you say he was? 40?
Yeah.
30s?
Late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah. Anyway, we're thinking about doing that too. Now, I'm 67, so there's quite a bit of time difference between him and I. But I just tell you, my daily routine is I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat anything except I drink coffee, black coffee. And they say that black coffee is good for you. And I drink lemon tea in the evenings, you know, in my same coffee cup. Make some lemon tea, you know, green tea, and then I add lemon juice to it. And it's supposed to help you lose weight. It's supposed to help your body detox or whatever. So, but we normally eat like about, I don't know, like 2 or 3 o'clock.
1 or 2.
1 or 2. Okay, 1 or 2. And we normally do that. And then, let me change. I like these handles here. Help pull yourself up. So, you can come on this other side over here if you want. Might be better. Hate for somebody to see my armpits. Anyway, let me know if you've done any fasting. My wife says, to be honest with you, we have a bunch of fruit we bought. And when we go to the grocery store, they call us the scratch and dent people. What is it? So, anyway, let us know what you think about fasting. Pause. Okay, guys, Mrs. PIB had a phone. She's been talking to people on insurance about medications. So she had to go get her phone. And so it might just be me for a while, and that's okay. She keeps up with my medications and stuff. But getting back on what I was talking about, and I don't remember where I left off. While y'all weren't looking, I've done the whole top. No, I'm sorry, half the top. and the tops of the doors. If you're hand waxing, I always pick a spot like everything here and above, I'm waxing, including windows. And then when I get all that on, then everything from here down, that way I don't miss anything. Got the windows and stuff, you know, so. Okay, so now, I was talking about fasting. You know, we fasted before. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to reach. This is strange, but sometimes I have lower back problems. And I have the last few weeks. I don't know why. But doing stuff like this where I stretch seems to help my lower back. Anyway, getting back on fasting. I'll get started here in a second. But if you've ever done any, fasting for a day, I mean, I've counted the minutes down, when 24 hours is up in order to get something to eat. That's on days that I did not drink any coffee. I did not drink water. I did not eat or drink anything. But I'm doing this on my own. Regardless, I still don't eat, my wife and I still don't eat breakfast. And I think she said like we eat about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes it's 3. I mean, if I stay busy like this, I don't really get hungry. I made me another cup of coffee. Probably cold by now, but it's okay. Anyway, black coffee is supposed to be good for you. Green tea is supposed to be good for you. Like I said, we get a big old bottle of lemon juice, and I put it in my green tea. I don't sweeten. I don't drink sweet tea or anything. I used to. I love sweet tea. I have a sweet tooth, and like I said before, I could go to the grocery store or any place and I could eat every sweet thing they got. My friends that work in the deli and, they make cakes and stuff like that too at this particular grocery store. And I always tell them, I could eat everything they have made in about 20 minutes, because I have a sweet tooth. But I don't eat sweets, just natural sweet. Like, I eat oranges. Right now I've got plums and some peaches and some oranges and some apples, and I need to be eating them. And I do. I haven't ate any today. I've been trying to eat 2 or 3 plums and peaches because they go bad quicker than the apples and oranges do. So I've been trying to eat them first. Anyway, till Mrs. PIB gets off the phone, I'm going to do the other part of this, the other half, down through here and here. And then I'll get back with you. I'm not trying to make my videos long. I was just talking to y'all about fasting. If you've done that before, let me know. Let me know how you felt. And, it's really beneficial. Your body resets. And, it gets rid of cells that turn into cancer. Rogue cells is what they were calling them. Rogue cells that, will turn into cancer. Your body gets rid of them. And, old cells, stuff like that. So let me know what you think. I'm anxious. I'm going to start out slow. When I mean slow, I'm going to, I can do 1 day fast, not drinking, eating anything, nothing, whole day, 24 hours. And, but I think I'm going to do the fast of coffee. Like I said, black coffee. My hands are dirty. Black coffee, green tea with lemon, and, water. And, I'd like to go, my goal is to go 3 days with just doing that. And then, I'd like to work myself up. Once I know in my mind, it's all a mind game. Once I know that I can do that, 3 days, and see how I feel, because my church brethren said he felt great. He said, I can't believe I was eating food. He said, I've saved so much money not eating and buying food. And he said, I feel great. And by the way, he didn't come to the church picnic because he's not eating. So anyway, I'm going to hush and get on this. I've got to get busy. And let me know what you think. I'll get back with you in a few minutes. Okay, guys? See you in just a bit.